I'm a guy that's 26. Each day I build with bricks. I like Star Wars playset. I'm Rich Boy J. Hello boyos, Rich Boy J here, back in with another video, and today we are here to discuss the newly revealed 2022 January LEGO Star Wars sets. We have 3 of them. We have 2 minifig packs because these things are awesome. Let's first start off with set number 40557, Defensive Hoth. It's 3 Hoth Rebel Troopers. It's going to retail for $14.99 US, and I know right off the bat that pricing does suck considering, you know, just what, a year and a half ago battle packs were, maybe 2 years. I guess 2 years ago, battle packs were $14.99. They made a mysterious disappearance, and now they're $20. And now they've replaced those with these minifig packs that are $15. They're missing 1 minifigure. I think that is very, very unfortunate. So I want to talk about the pricing right off the bat. That does suck. But putting that aside, if we're just looking at the content of the actual set, I think this is awesome for so many reasons. Number one of the first things I noticed is that you're getting a great amount of diversity in this set. It's not oftentimes you have this many different skin tones represented in one LEGO set, especially a Star Wars set, so that is awesome. And if you're just looking to diversify some of the generic minifigures in your collection, whether it be other rebels, whether it be stormtroopers in the First Order, whether it be anyone, who cares? This is a great place to get some more diverse skin tones for your minifigs, so that's awesome. The second thing is that this is a great complementary set to the Snow Trooper Battle Pack that's going to be coming out in January. This is very reminiscent of the few times where LEGO has put out, you know, complementary battle packs where you'd have good guys on one side and then bad guys on the other side. Obviously, the Snow Trooper set is a battle pack. This one is a quote-unquote minifigure pack, but they go hand in hand, and I think a lot of people are going to be stockpiling both of these to either, you know, accentuate the current Hoth display, add on to their AT-AT display, or, you know, just to start a Hoth collection altogether. I think that's great. I think the fact that there's even a smaller scale AT-AT on shelves is also awesome. Like, this all just works so well together, because even if you're a kid and an $800 AT-AT is out of the realm of your possibility, there is still a $160 AT-AT on shelves right now you could use to make a very convincing looking Hoth display. So that's just so cool to me. Like, LEGO is operating on multiple levels. If I may say so, LEGO is literally playing 5-dimensional chess right now when it comes to these sets. This set comes with 2 of the standard Rebel Troopers and then one of, like, I guess one of the higher ranking ones where he has the darker tone vest, which is cool. It comes with one of those satellite turret builds, which look kind of cool. And I want to be honest, like, that side build looks so much better than the random snow pile side build in the battle pack. So that's a nice deal right there. One of the last things I noticed about this set, and this is something we'll notice about the next set as well, is look at the excessive amount of blasters here. So stud shooters are obviously gone from these packs specifically, and even the battle pack, right? But here, like, LEGO has overcompensated from that with a plethora of guns. There are 9 blasters in this set. That is just insane. Like, that is unheard of for a $15 set. It's like LEGO's trying to make up for all the years where they put stud shooters in these things, and they're throwing us a bone, so to speak. So I think that's awesome. I think that, you know, if you buy a bunch of these, you're gonna have so many blasters left over to fill in maybe some of those older battle packs you have where you're forced to get stud shooters. Next up is the 40558 Clone Trooper Command Station. Yes, anyone who knows me knows I love my Phase 1 clones, and they are finally going to be easily proliferated without the addition of, you know, a couple of Jedis that I know a lot of people complained about. Wasn't a big deal to me, but a lot of people had some things to say about that set. Once again, $14.99. It includes 2 standard clone troopers and a clone trooper commander. See, it's not a pilot, it's a commander. Haha, get it? Whatever. Who cares? I gotta be honest, this set had me torn initially. So in a nutshell, like in a vacuum, this is a fantastic set and I love it, and it makes me very happy. Like, this is the exact set that I would want. The only thing that is holding me back from this set are those dozens and dozens of clone trooper Jedi battle packs that I stockpiled with the eventual purpose of doing a Geonosis mock. Now, this wouldn't be a big deal if they hadn't updated the figure, but you'll notice that the P1s now are rocking that hybrid Clone Wars realistic torso, which means their abdomen is a lot more pronounced than they were on those older figures. So then it begs the question, you know, which ones do you prefer? I have to say, I still do prefer the realistic ones, the older ones, not the hybrid ones. I think that is what we would be getting in an ideal situation. But that's just not going to be the figure that's easy to obtain now, right? Like, these are going to be on shelves in these $15 packs. And at this point, it's honestly not even worth trying to invest in those older clones with these on the shelves. So that's kind of where I'm torn, because I have, I mean, I'm sure at least like 60 of that old clone, but now these are going to be on the shelf, so it's like I never actually got the opportunity to use those guys in a mock. And then I have Camino right around the corner, right? So like, if I'm gonna do that mock, I guess it makes sense to reinvest and just, you know, prepare for the future, future-proof my collection, so to speak. So I don't think these are bad figures. You know, of course, I love Phase 1 clones. While I do think the older ones are preferable, I think this is just gonna be a matter of me getting used to this new hybrid style design that they're putting on these clones. But outside of my own biases, this set is wonderful. It comes with a little forward command station that we've seen in some of those Geonosis scenes, as well as some pretty awesome looking printed 1x2 cheese slopes. I think those look really good. And then once again, just guns, tons of guns everywhere. This is a true American Lego set right here, guys. On the topic of guns, I'm gonna put some wild speculation out there. Now, this is purely a theory on my part. I have no, you know, insider news or evidence or anything like that would lead this to be true in any world. This is just something I am purely speculating on. But I think this can go two ways. I think Lego is, one, either very aware of, you know, the community's clamoring to not have stud shooters and to have normal blasters, and this is them making up for it. This is like their you know, what, their sorry letter to us, their apology note. Or Lego could potentially be clearing out inventory to start like doing custom molded unique guns, maybe. I don't know. Could that be possible? Perhaps. It just seems really out of the blue for them to be just liberally throwing guns like these in sets, you know, these blasters. And I don't know, maybe they're preparing for, you know, an update for like unique actual molded blasters. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, I guess there's another elephant in the room I should address, the fact that this is the Clone Commander from the UCS gunship set. I feel a lot of people are going to be upset about this, but this just makes me smile. I have the biggest smile on my face right now because I think this is how things should be. It's always a net positive for minifigures to be easily accessible. Yes, if you went and got that gunship, you know, you paid your $350 for a gunship. It's not like you didn't get any value with that set, and it came with this updated quote-unquote clone commander, and you got a head start on a lot of people who probably didn't get that set but will be getting this one. So there is still value in it in that regard. But now it's the case that this clone trooper, this thing that is supposed to be, you know, in somewhat of a large quantity, maybe the commander not so much, but you're still supposed to have a few of them. And Lego is putting us in a position where we can have multiples of these in our clone armies, and I think that is just fantastic. I am always going to be for Lego putting, you know, expensive figures in cheap sets, because it's not just about us as collectors. You know, there's people out there who don't have the luxury of spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds on Lego sets, but still deserve a comprehensive Lego Star Wars experience. And I think this is fantastic. Keep putting them rare figures in cheap sets, Lego. I bought the UCS gunship, and I don't feel any type of sadness that that figure is worth less money in my collection, because once again, my collection isn't something that I build up to flex the value of. It's something that I do because I enjoy Lego, and I enjoy other people enjoying Lego. And this is a net positive that will result in a lot more people getting to enjoy Lego. The final thing I have to say about the Clone Trooper set is the commander should be yellow. It just should be yellow. I really do wish this figure were using the standard Lego yellow and not the flame orange. Like, I mean, look at these photos. Like, come on, guys. Like, that's yellow. Like, that's just straight up yellow. And I think that's probably even more of an obstacle for me to overcome than just the new torso. The fact that, like, I love that commander figure, and, you know, it's going to be easily attainable now, and if I buy a bunch of these sets, I'm going to have a bunch of them by virtue of that, but it's going to be in this color that I look at and I'm just like, that's just not the right color, man. I think that's, for me, the biggest downside to this set, other than me having to basically, you know, upgrade my entire P1 clone collection. But outside of that, the fact that the people around the world are going to start to be able to bolster their phase 1 clone armies, and we can potentially start seeing some more Geonosis mocks, some more Camino mocks, some more just phase 1 clone mocks. Like, this is such a positive thing for the community, and I think this is a set that should be celebrated. So yeah, guys, get excited. This is really the most excited that I've been for a non-UCS Star Wars set since the summer of 2020. You guys know 2021 has kind of been rough for me when it comes to Lego Star Wars sets and my particular interests, but 2022 looks to be starting off on a good foot. So I'm super excited, and I can't wait to add dozens of both of these sets to my collection. But that's gonna finish the video, guys. If you like what I do, go ahead and support the video by hitting the like button, support the channel by smashing that subscribe button, and I'll be back again very soon.